Imagine growing your pooper scooper business from $0 to $100,000 per year without spending a ton of money on ads. My name is Erica Krupin, and I was able to grow my pooper scooper business from $0 to $100,000 within my first full year of business without spending a ton of money, mainly because I didn't have a ton of money. So if you're interested in hearing about how I did this, stay tuned. To keep this video focused, I want to focus on reoccurring revenue. In our pooper scooper business, we can have reoccurring revenue, which is subscription-based model, which that's like the bread and butter of our business. And then we also have one-time cleans. It's too hard to pull numbers for that. So let's focus on the reoccurring subscription, okay? Because this is going to be the bread and butter of our business. And I want to base each customer off of paying $100 per month for their service. I'm assuming that you already have your business started. Like you already have your business name, you filed for your LLC, you have your bank account, you have your general liability insurance, you already have your supplies, which are your bucket, your rake, your trash bags, your sanitizer. You already have transportation, either a truck or a car, a simple magnet or signage on that vehicle stating who you are, what you do, how to get in touch with you. You have marketing material, say such as a business card or a flyer with a similar concept, who you are, what you do, and how to get in touch with you. You've already created your business Facebook page, a Google profile. You already secured your business domain. If you don't already have your website up and running, it's in the works, it's in the process. And if you had the extra funds, you've already gotten a CRM, which this is going to help you with your routing and your customer communication and your invoicing and collecting payments and basically running the back end of your business. Now, don't worry, if you don't have one of those yet, you can get one a little bit later on, but I do recommend you getting one at some point. I basically built my business pretty close to 100K before I got a CRM. Was it easy? It wasn't great. It could have been better, but it's doable. Let's build out $100,000 a year with reoccurring revenue backwards. How many customers are we going to need? Well, if each customer is paying you $100 a month, they're going to be bringing you in $1,200 a year. If you divide $100,000 by 1,200, you're going to need 84 customers. Now, these customers could be weekly, bi-weekly, once a month. For the most part, most of our customers are 2-dog weekly customers. So we're going to say that we're servicing 84 houses a week, which is very, very doable for a solo scooper. And for those of you that are thinking, there's no way that I can get my customer to pay $100 a month, absolutely not. The cool thing is 84 is a low number. An average technician that's working and doing this business full time can do between 125 and 150 houses per week. My sweet spot is 125. That's where I feel comfortable. But if you have tighter routes, we'll talk about route density a little bit later, and smaller yard sizes, doing 150 houses is completely doable. Here's the scenario for 125 houses. If each one of those subscriptions are paying you $67 a month, you're still able to generate $100,000 a year. The average ticket price is slightly lower. Well, it's actually significantly lower, but you're doing higher volume. So you're able to still hit that 100K. You could do less houses with more money or less money and more houses. Either way, as a solo scooper, you're able to do this. And this is where route density really comes into play and is really important, because if you have houses that are spread out all over the place, you're not going to be able to do as many. So your price point is going to have to be higher. But if you're able to get into a couple cities, keep your routes nice and tight, there's not a lot of travel time in between your houses, and you're moving quickly, you could have a lower price point and do higher volume of houses to still be able to hit that $100,000. When you're trying to pick your service area when you're first or getting started, you want to be strategic about it. You don't want to be spread out all over the place. So do some research online and look for cities that are highly populated. Houses are pretty close together. You want to do some research on the lifestyle, the annual income, like household income of these households. My sweet spot is going to be that lower upper middle class. The super rich people, they got more time it seems for me like they pick up the poop more. And then the people that don't have any expendable income, they can't afford us. So I'm looking for that sweet spot, that dual income household. Mom and dad's busy. They have dogs. They have kids. The kids are in sports. They're busy. They're doing all sorts of things. So you want to do the research, find a large city. In a small town, this might be more difficult. And you might have to drive out. Like, say, for instance, if you live in a small town, you might have to drive 30 or 40 or 50 minutes to be able to get to that highly populated city. But then you can spend all day or you can spend all week there, because you're going to be servicing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday if you're working full time, especially if you want to hit that $100,000. But if you have that higher price point and you can do lower houses, you could work 4 days a week instead of working 5 days a week. You can start small, 1 to 2 cities, and expand as time goes on. And this is going to help you when you are trying to make connections within the community, which is going to be my next step. Because if you don't have a lot of money to sink in advertisement, you're really going to have to focus on that community outreach, getting to know people, getting your business cards into local small business owners' shops, getting to know other local small business owners, getting to know people, going to events. And this is going to be really important because you're going to do some research in the 1 or 2 cities that you want to grow in. You're going to go to every pet store. You're going to go to every doggy daycare, every groomer, every boarder, did I ever say vet shop? I think I said that. Anything that is dog related, you're going to go to, and you're going to take your business card that has your basic information on it, who you are, what you do, and how to get in touch with you. And this is what I did. I went in there with the business card and a box of donuts. And I said, "Hi, my name is Erica Krupin. I'm the owner of Krupin's Poop and Scoopin', which is a dog waste removal business. I'm just getting started. I'm trying to create awareness that my service is available. Would you mind if I left the business cards and the donuts here?" I went from shop to shop, business to business to business. And that's what I did. I did it every week, multiple times throughout the week. It was exhausting. It was time consuming. But I had more time than money, so it's what I had to do. So now customers of those businesses are going in there and they're seeing your business cards. You're also going to start joining the local chamber of commerce and also try to connect with them on Facebook. Try to get them to like your business page because you're going to want to post on your business page as well. But the issue is when you're first getting started, you don't have a lot of followers on your Facebook business page. Your Google profile, your website isn't seasoned yet. So it's not like you're having good SEO. Like, a lot of people aren't seeing your stuff. And this is why the outreach is really, really important, because while you're making those warm connections with people and you're educating, because people like to do business with folks that they like, know, and trust, because you're building rapport. You're also on the back end building up your social media. And you're also going to want to clean up your personal Facebook page, because we are going to do some Facebook posting. We are going to go into buy, sell, trade groups, mom groups. You're going to look up the local city and see what kind of groups are available. And the reason why I'm telling you to clean up your profile page is because you're going to have to post from your personal page, because a lot of these groups won't allow you to post with your business page. So you don't want to have stuff that isn't a good look. Okay, you determine what that is. I'm not going to tell you. If you want me to do a deeper dive on what I think is appropriate versus not appropriate, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and I will give you the harsh truth of what I think is proper and not proper. But you guys didn't ask for that in this video, so I'm gonna save that for another one. Okay, so we cleaned up our profile and now we're posting in these groups. You do want to make sure these groups are active. You want to read the rules and make sure you're not going to be in violation of their rules, because some groups are super strict, like you can only post on Mondays or Tuesdays. And if that's the case, put that on your calendar. Say, I can only post in, let's say, Northville group, and then I put the title of the group on my calendar on Monday as a repeat. And then every Monday, I know that I need to go into that group, post my little ad that says who we are, what we do, and how to get in touch with us. And then also you want to provide some value. You always don't want to be selling, selling, selling. So if you can like put a cute dog photo or an engaging photo that was like, it's rainy today and my dog doesn't want to go outside and poop, or my dog is super snuggly. Does your dog like to go outside and poop? You could do something along those lines to get people engaged with you, but they're also seeing your information. You kind of want to think outside the box with this one. Just get a little bit creative. Don't be vulgar. Don't be nasty. They will kick you out of these groups. And you're going to consistently post in them as many times as you are allowed. It's a hustle, it's a grind, but you have to do this. And Alex Hormozy says you need to spend the first 4 hours of your day doing this. This is what you need to be doing for your business. And you can't be lazy. You can't think these customers are just going to come to you. They're not going to. You have to be so hungry. You have to be so focused. You have to be so diligent and just hustle and grind until you get to the point where you're making $100,000 or your business is generating $100,000, you have some expendable income. Now you're able to take some of that money and put that into advertising. So far, we've done local outreach. We're posting on Facebook and buy-sell trade groups. At the same time, we're trying to build up our Facebook page and our Google profile. We're trying to collect reviews. So as soon as you get a customer, you really want to nurture that customer. You want to make sure that you're providing such great service. You're wanting to turn them into a raving fan, and you're going to get a Google review from them at the very least, a 5-star, well-worded Google review. This is very, very important. Do not skip this step. And then you're going to see if they know anybody else that could use or benefit from your service. If they don't know anybody, see if they would be able to take your business card and recommend you in their HOA community Facebook group, in their Nextdoor group. If you don't know what Nextdoor is, that is another type of social media platform that is local to the homeowners community. And I had some pretty good success with posting in there as well. When I personally post myself, it didn't do as well, but when a customer posted for me, it worked way, way better, and it carries a lot more weight. So getting them to do that for you. And you just let them know, like, I'm a new business. I'm trying to create awareness. Would you mind helping me out? And a lot of times they are going to want to help you out as long as you do great service. And if you don't want to just post your business card, you could do before and after pictures. Those seem to work pretty well. A simple little advertisement. You don't have to get super crazy. You don't have to have a ton of advertisements. Just have maybe like 4 or 5 that you rotate through and just continuously use those. See which ones get the most engagement and then move forward with those. Always pay attention to what's working and double down on that. And once you start picking up some customers, you're starting to build some momentum, then take some of your money and buy some yard signs. Have them big, have them basic, and have them bright. Basically, who you are, what you do, and how to get in touch with you. You could literally just say Pooper Scooper, your phone number, in your brand color, a big sign, and get your homeowner, your customer, to put that in their front yard. Even if you have to offer them a discount. Why? Because the neighbors are going to see it as well. They're going to see you popping up on Facebook. They're going to see your company car in the neighborhood with your magnet on it. If you don't have big branding, at least you have a magnet. And then if you have a little bit of extra money, you can get some door hangers made from Vistaprint. They're super duper cheap. Who you are, what you do, and how to get in touch with you. And hang those door hangers on like the 5 to 10 houses around the house that you're already servicing. This is how you're going to create route density. And while you're doing this, you're still reaching out, you're going to events, you're talking to people, you're shaking hands, you're commenting on other small business, dog related, right? Dog-related businesses, you're commenting on their posts, you're engaging with the community, you're sharing their stuff on your social media because you're being social, and then your business is growing and it's growing and it's growing. And say, for instance, if you have a displeased customer for whatever reason, use that as a learning experience. Have an exit interview with them. Why? Why are they leaving? Poor service? Were you not able to accommodate what they were looking for? And take that information to be able to be better moving forward. because you are going to lose customers. They're going to die. People are going to move. People won't be able to afford you. You'll mess something up and they'll drop you, and that's called churn. So you're going to want to replace them. And you're rinsing and repeating all the way to $100,000 a year. If you want to do a deeper dive into the business, I want you to go over to the Poop Scoop Millionaire community on the school platform. Within that community, there's already over 500 pooper scoopers in there, which is amazing. We're bouncing ideas off of each other. We're laughing. We're having fun. We're sharing success stories. We're sharing some horror stories because, the poop scooping industry can be a little wild sometimes. So if you're interested, go ahead and click the link down in the description to check that community out. And if you haven't started your pooper scooper business yet and you're serious about it, I want you to go ahead and check out the video that William made on step-by-step of how to grow a pooper scooper business from 0 to 100K. He goes in depth of exactly how to start from nothing to something.